Hello and welcome to Black Dragon Gaming. My name is Ira, and we are playing Clive Barker's Undying. First thing I've noticed, right off the bat, is that the music in this game is phenomenal. It is a 16-year-old game, so I sort of expected like low audio quality or something, but I don't know, man. It sounds good. Really good, actually. I've already messed with all of our settings, and unfortunately the game does not have different aspect ratios, so it's stuck on the, I think it's 4:3? That sounds about right. Anyway, so there's going to be a little bit of letterboxing around the edges, you know, the little black bit there. Thankfully, on the title screen, that actually looks normal, like it's supposed to be like that, but you'll see once we get into the game that that's not the case. Alright, we're gonna go on, oh, I don't know, medium, I would say? I don't want to play it on easy, but at the same time, I'm not brave enough for Nightmare. So let's go with medium. Loading. I like that font. No voiceover. Oh, here it goes.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labeled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believe there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make me skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. Me commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit in the hunt for their camp. We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when I was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep. I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life though, so I owe it to him. Just hope it's not too late.
Animation's a little janky, but I'm actually surprised at the quality of the actual graphics themselves. I don't know, like, this just doesn't... This screams early gaming history to me, sure. But, actually, I'm gonna have to turn that down some more. Sorry about this, guys. Let's see. Oop, that's not what I wanted to click. Here we go. That sounds good? Yeah, that's much better. Anyway, this does, yes, scream early gaming history to me, but more like... Damn it, man, that lightning is gonna do this recording in. Holy shit. Stop it, I'm trying to talk. Anyway. It screams early gaming history to me, yes. But it doesn't scream 2000s, you know? Like, it's more like maybe 8, 9 years ago, not 15. Either way. Movement feels good, the mouse feels good. Alright. What the shit? Okay. What the hell? Alright. I like this game already. Alright. Seems like the Shaman Stone lets us see the past, or maybe the future.
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. It letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah is beginning to think that the letter never arrived in your hands. He's been quite anxious to see you. We've all been quite worried.
Decent texture work, to be honest.
Jeremiah's now bedridden. Follow me and I'll show you to his living quarters.
Yeah, this feels like it's just like a couple of years
I apologize
before...
for the look of the house, but there's only a skeleton crew of servants now. Jeremiah let go of everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean. Because we've lost electricity to most parts of the house, we can only maintain the living quarters. This family's had so much tragedy. I hope you can help him.
Anyway, yeah, it's just, well, decent texture work, to be honest. Obviously, it could be better, but it still looks alright. This feels maybe 1 or 2 years before... Well then. I can't remember what I was gonna say now, but... Fuck's sake, what the hell is that? Dude, what the shit? Someone give me a gun.
Patrick, you made it.
At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Apparently too long.
Patrick, I came back from the war only to find my entire estate in disarray. My brother Aaron disappeared first, and then my sister Bethany. My declining health is a result of an old war wound, and unfortunately, the symptoms are irreversible. I didn't summon you here to watch me die. I need your help.
Anything I can do. Just name it.
Strange events began happening around the manor. After thinning out my staff, they ransacked my estate, taking whatever they could carry. The rest of the help was quick to follow, as they feared rumors of my family's curse. I can't help but think it's more than a coincidence that strange happenings have increased since I've been back from the war. I want to get to the bottom of this, but I'm just too weak to investigate it myself. I'm relying on you to step in for me.
Of course, Jeremiah. The only reason I risk coming back here is to assist you however I can.
My thanks to you, Patrick.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like it came from downstairs.
Some jerky...
I'll check it out. Lock the door behind me.
That is some jerky-ass movement. Okay. I've got 6 out of 30. Alright. Why are you holding that in your left hand anyway, dude? I mean, I suppose you could be a lefty, but... Still. Alright. Let's get on. That sensitivity is a little bit high, actually. Is there anything I can do for that? Advanced. Always mouth look, or mouth look, yes. Mouse look. Doesn't look like it, unless mouse smoothing does some stuff that I don't know. But I don't think it... I messed with the controls beforehand. I don't know if it actually kept them or not. Give me 1 second. Where is crouch? I just passed it, didn't I? I'm sorry for the furious clicking. I can't actually scroll with this. So, give me a second. Duck, shift. Okay. Oh, I imagine control is, to walk slowly? No? Ah, it is. Eileen? Hi there, buddy. Don't be a creepy dick. I don't remember your name. Like, he just told me your name, and I don't remember it. Alright.
Stuck.
Ugh. Alright. I keep expecting to... Oh, hell. To actually have to walk into the darkness rather than do a loading screen because, you know, I'm used to more open world games these days. But, nothing on the stone. Okay. Hey. Nothing.
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
What? I don't know what the hell he was just on about. Oh, hell. This is gonna be horrific, isn't it? Health kits, I guess. Gained a health pack. Awesome. There's actually mirror work. Nice. Bastard. That's dangerous, sir. Sounds like a wolf of some kind. Nothing? Screw you, dude. Go away. Right out of the air. What is this? These actually look like imps. Although... No, stay! I need to... Balls. Sorry, I actually know a bit about the occult myself, so I was just trying to identify what it was. Oh, hell. Just fucking... Damn it, I keep missing. Bitch, go down. Painful. Alright. Revolver, yeah. Is there a way for me to heal myself? Picked up a bunch of health kits. Alright, well, let's look at the controls real quick. Let's see, Alt. Okay. Use inventory. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, good to know. Shit. Let it never be said that Cat is good at FPS games. Ugh. I need a reload key. Bunch of damn gremlins slash goblins or whatever. I mean, that allows me to see in the dark, actually, so, I mean, I'm good with it. Shit. Ow! Bitch! That hurt. I thought I killed you. Stay down. Alright, I need a shotgun or some such that is easier to hit with, to be honest. Where the shit am I now? Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all, does it? Oh, really? You want to tell me that... You want to tell me that you have a curse and then there's this shit? Come on. Alright.
Won't budge.
Interesting. Give me that. Need to be able to see in the dark around here. Nothing up there? I'm gonna need way more health kits. I can already tell. Alright. Alright. Nothing following me up. No. Bad gremlin. Ow. Bad gremlin. I have a really bad habit of not being able to hit them when they're holding still, but once they're in the air...
Help me, Patrick!
Shit. Dude's dead, isn't he?
Those beasts were after me.
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate. Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Well, what happened?
Something answered. The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, the wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this. What has once been a taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersanti during the war? You still even carry the Gelzebah stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzebah on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
So, you're telling me basically that there's some druidic bullshit happening, for one thing, and that I get to cast spells as well as shoot things with guns. This is the best horror game ever. Okay then. New journal entry. Fantastic. You didn't even cast any spells though. What? Alright, I think it was E to... No, it's R to select. What's it do? Hey, select the... There we go. What does it do? Ooh, magical bullets. Nice. Hey, give me that. And your mana regenerates. Awesome. Is there a button for the next spell? Spell select. No, that's the wheel. Previous spell, next spell. Okay, it's 3 and 4. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. One more thing. Is there a button for reload? Because I hate only having 4 in my weapon. That might be Alt, actually. Yes, it is. Awesome. I might mess around with the settings in between episodes, of the settings for the controls, but that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me, and please tell me what you think down below. I'm liking it so far. The sound design is great.